Would you be happy to discuss your argument for the validity of theism?
So you are a Muslim?
No, I'm like an atheist.
You're an atheist?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like, I'm not committed to the view that like God exists.
But isn't it an atheist is a religion?
No, it's more kind of like a rejection of theism.
What, a rejection of what?
Of theism, the view that a deity exists.
Oh, but it's a religion.
So atheism is a delusion?
Is a religion. It's a religion. A group of people who believe in an idea, it's a religion.
Oh, okay. I thought your definition of religion, then I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, but how I can debate with you? Like, do you have a book to debate about? You are a person who believe in nothing. You are about nothing. Anything is okay. So, to debate with you, we'll talk about what? Let me ask you a question then. Do you have sex with your mom?
I don't.
Why?
It's just not pleasing to me.
What is going to pleasing to you with your sister?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Because I think there's like strong evolutionary priors to be against that activity. It's just not good for offspring. Therefore, I'm evolutionary against it.
What evolutionary? What did this have to do? You have a penis, you are horny, your sister, she's pretty. Why do you want to have sex with her? Who said?
I just told you because
who said?
Yeah, so
who said? Did I say to you have babies from her? I said why you don't want to have sex with her? What is preventing you?
Okay, so it's not because the babies are going to be fucked up. That's why I'm not doing it. I'm saying the reason it disgusts me is because there's evolutionary priors that makes me disgusted by the activity. And the explanation for that is going to be because offspring that is produced as a consequence of sex is going to have fucked off offspring. Now, that doesn't mean that I can have sex with her.
You said to me, it disgust. You said to me, it disgusts me. I don't understand why it disgusting you again.
It disgusts me because there's evolutionary reasons that motivate
what do you mean?
Me to be
what
disgusted.
Do you mean evolutionary reason? What does that mean?
Okay, so as human beings, we've evolved, and our truth-seeking capacities are indexed to our survivability and producing more offspring. So things that are going to negate that type of activity are going to produce disgust in humans. That's why we're disgusted by incest.
Hold on.
That's why I'm disgusted.
I don't know. Let us hear what you are saying. So you are saying the Bible is right because the Bible forbids such a thing, and you are saying to me now you are an atheist because you discovered that the Bible is right and you should not do that. This is disgusting. But I don't know what the word disgusting have to do with a result of the sex. You can wear a condom and still you can have sex with your mama. How that is disgusting for you? If you're an atheist, you believe you're an animal, and this is what animals do. So you are saying to me now you have a brain and you are not an animal. So you decide to be disgusted. I never heard of a donkey get disgusted because he have sex with his mama. So you are different kind of a species who get disgusted from a behavior have nothing to do with you being an animal. This is have to do with being a human. So are you an animal or a human?
Humans are animals, so I'll be both an animal and a
So why
human.
you are disgusted of having sex with your mom?
I told you already. I answered that.
No, you did not. You did not. The word disgusting doesn't fit with this with the word science. The word disgusting does not fit with the word science. Okay, your mom, she cannot have babies no more. Her womb is gone. What is preventing you from having sex with her?
The disgust that's generated in my psyche.
Disgust generated where?
In my psyche, my mind.
Where is this coming from?
Where is this coming from?
Are you saying?
Inside my brain?
Are you saying you feel guilty?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
So why you're getting disgusted from something normal to do? You're an animal.
Yes, I am an animal, but I'm a particular type of animal, and this particular type of animal has neurons in their brain that.
Have you ever heard of an animal he get disgusted of having sex with his mama?
Yes, human beings. I would be one of those. Yes.
Hey, my friend, you are just fooling yourself. You are disgusted because you have something staying in your mind from the Christians, from the belief of the Christians, that this is wrong. Otherwise, as an animal, this will be the last of your worry. An animal, he don't care if it's his baby sister, his baby daughter, his baby mother, doesn't matter who. Any ass he see, he will jump on it. So if you're a donkey, you see a female, your penis will extend like a tube. It doesn't matter who. You're horny. But now you are saying to me, suddenly you decide became different kind of animal. Can you tell me what make you a different kind of animal? Like what happened? So all the animals in the world, they do that except you. Why?
Well, first off, no, we're not like unique in this capacity to be against incest. So, for example, dogs have like some sort of proprietary need to be away from incest because, again, their offspring is fucked as a consequence. So it means
Dogs,
they
hold
can
on, hold on.
engage in like
You are
sexual
speaking,
activity
you are
with
speaking so
their
fast.
siblings.
Hold on. You're speaking so fast. If you don't, if you want me to understand you, English is not my first language. If you speak so fast, I will not be able to follow you. So listen, dogs, they don't do that.
Dogs have a capacity inside their mind that repels them from incestuous activity. Some of them might engage in
Guys,
sexual activity, but because
have
they're not
you
rational
ever
actors.
heard? Have you ever heard of such a silly statement? Dogs, they don't have sex with their mama since when?
No, I never made that claim. Do you hear me make that claim?
So what you said? They have what?
I'm saying that there are animals, for example, like dogs, that have inbuilt preferences to be removed from incestuous situations. Doesn't mean that all animals will do that. It doesn't mean all dogs will do that. But that's a standard inside their psyche.
I say all dogs do that, all donkeys do that, all horses do that, all monkeys do that. So suddenly, atheists are people of science. Suddenly, they have their own science. It's a fictional science. All animals do that. There's not a single animal don't do that. So don't make things up. Secondly, when you say disgusting, I know why in the world you will find it disgusting. You are an atheist. Atheists have a zero ethic except law. So only the law forces you to do things, which mean you can steal, but because the law forbid you and you fear the punishment, you will not do it. You don't feel guilt if you steal because you're an animal. An animal, if he sees somebody, a dog, he see the other dog eating, he will be happy if he is bigger to snatch the piece of meat from his mouth and eat it, and even to kill the other dog, to fight over a female. You're an atheist, remember. So don't talk about ethic. Ethic is not exist for you, because if you have ethic, it have to come from somewhere. Somewhere will teach you that you are guilty, and that is not something built into animalism. Animals are not born with ethic. Animals are born with animals. So ethic does not mean anything. Two animals, they will fight over a female to the point they kill each other, even though they never fought before, they never met before. Just because there's a female there, they are fighting for it. This is what animals do. So when you say to me, I don't like to do that, this is disgusting, that is not an animal behavior. That is a human being. So you are so confused as an atheist about yourself. You are an animal human. You are an animal human who feel disgusting, but you don't want to admit that they feel guilt. Disgusting, it's a form of guilt, my friend. But you are just fooling yourself.
Okay, I guess I'll like address the 3 points, right? So the first point is that you accused me of using some sort of fictional science, and your evidence in support of me using fictional science is that you can give me examples of animals, including dogs, that can engage in sexual activity. I never made a counterclaim to that. I'm making the claim that is backed up by all evolutionary science since Darwin that certain animals, including primates, so for example humans, will avoid incestuous activities as a general kind of principle because it leads to bad offspring.
Can you name for me? Can you name for me the animal who avoid to have sex with his mama?
I would. Hold on, not as a universal, I can't, because those don't exist. Even human beings can have sex with their mothers. That happens, okay? Not as a universal, I can't. That's not the claim I'm making.
I don't know what you are making, my friend. You're saying to me disgusted. So I'm trying to find out how come a dog is not disgusted? How come the monkey is not disgusted? Why you are using the word disgusted when it's a fact you are feeling guilty. You feel this is not right. So you call it disgusted because simply you are disgusted. And disgusting something is, I find, it is something very bad, awful, evil, bad. This is what disgusting. Otherwise, it's just sex. How sex is disgusting? Sex is a pleasure. Sex is a joy. Sex is fun. Suddenly it's disgusting. Why? Because it's your mama. So in one hand, you claim to be an animal. In the other hand, you feel guilt in your mind. But look what you did. You're the same as the Muslims. They changed the definition of things. So the Muslim, he say we are against fornication, but he go and rent women. You are doing the same. You say I support fornication, but not with my mom.
Okay, sorry, what definition am I changing?
Of the word. The word guilt, you make it disgusting.
I never used the word guilt once. I used the
I
term
know,
disgusting to include.
that's what I'm saying. So you change the word guilt to use to say disgusting, but this is the guilt. The guilt inside you as a human being who God created you to feel bad when you do something wrong. You change it and you call it disgusting.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So I can clarify. So when I'm using the term disgusted, I'm just like talking about some kind of qualia that exists within the psyche that motivates you against an activity. Now, if, for example, you usurp that and you go ahead and do the activity that you've been motivated not to do, then you probably feel guilt. But I don't think they're analytically the same. I'm not sure you can cite any definition that says they are the same. I didn't use the term guilt. I don't think it's relevant to the conversation. So to be clear, I haven't actually changed any definition. You're confused on what you think my terms are.
If you kill somebody, are you disgusted?
I may or may not be.
What will make you, let us go with the may. What will make you disgusted?
So if I like accidentally hit someone, like while driving home, I'll probably be disgusted because that person probably didn't deserve to die.
How you learn that he don't deserve to die? What is the point?
This is like high probability that they probably don't deserve to die because the vast majority of people don't commit any kind of like unethical activities.
In the kingdom of animals, if there's a animal don't deserve to die, in the mind of an animal.
Animals other than like human beings, no.
How come you are coming with something different from the other animals, that there is someone deserve to die and someone don't deserve to die? What happened to you?
Because unlike all other animals, human beings have the rational capacity to engage in ethics.
Where do you get the word rational from?
Where do I get it from? What do I mean by the term?
No, I mean this. No, I know what you mean, but where do you get it from? I mean, how it's in your head? You're an animal.
Yeah, because like the prefrontal cortex and the thalamus are so sophisticated in human beings. What do you mean? You're asking me like where this prefrontal cortex developed from?
You speak so fast, I don't understand even what you are saying. My friend, when you say to me you're rational is connected to somebody. He decide like between things, between actions. This is right, this is wrong. But you're an animal. An animal is his rational, if we can use that word, is his saliva or his penis. So he's hungry, he want to eat, he kill to eat. It doesn't matter who. The monkeys, chimpanzee, they kill their babies. They eat them. He's an animal. Even they are his babies. Male cat kill baby cats. Even though maybe it is him, this cat, who slept with the mama. He don't care. So when you say to me rational, what happened to you as a human being to come with the word rational? Is that coming from a religious? Books came to you? People who believe in God? So you took the word, you use it for yourself, you hijack it, but in the same time you claim to be a monkey. If you are a monkey, you are a monkey. Don't say rational. There's nothing rational for monkeys. If you are a donkey, don't say rational. There's nothing rational for donkeys. They want to eat, they want to if. This is what animals do. Their purpose of life is programmed. You as a human, suddenly, one hand you call yourself an animal and you have rational, and one hand you say to me you're an animal. You cannot be both. Because a human cannot be an animal. How and why? A human being, he have a conscience, and the conscience is a gift of God. So he feel guilty when he do wrong. Even if he have no education of God, within himself he will feel guilty. For God, when he created you, he gave you a certain amount of wisdom to know that this is wrong. So when a human being, he see blood, he feel disgusted. And that's the word you used. An animal, when he see blood, he don't feel disgusted. He eat it, he lick it. Even if it's the blood of his own baby. Many birds, when their baby bird came from the egg and he died, they eat the bird. They eat their own baby. The mother, she eat the baby. Her own baby. Not someone else. This is what animals do. So you, either you have to identify yourself as an animal and you do what animals do, or you identify yourself as a human and then we do what you human do. But because you are a poor person confused between here and there, so you are half animal, half a human, and you are now lost. And this is why we find that atheists are the most sad people in the world. They are so confused. The average of depression is extremely high. The average of suicide is extremely high. The average even of death, even from cancer, is extremely high. Why? Because they feel they lost their hope. They have no hope. They trust nobody. They have no God to pray to. They have no one to comfort them. So inside them, they feel they are an animal, and all those animals will live, and I'm dying tomorrow in my bed. So he feels so sad, and he dies so fast. We believe we are a human, and I don't have time to talk to animals. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, take care. We can talk soon.
Animals. You see what they try to do? They hijack our value and they claim that they have a value. An animal have no value. You see, the dog is loyal to his owner not because he loved the owner. No, he's a program animal. This person is the one who feed him. This person is the one who give him water. This is the person who he play with. Oh, okay, this is my mama. The dog, he look at you as a food. The stranger is not a food. So he grow up in your house. He learned that this is you. You are the only one who do good things for him. This is why you see a dog, if everybody feed him, he have no loyalty. Anyone feed him, he go with him. But if a dog he grow inside the house, he never see a human except the owner. He feed him, he take care of him. He will be guardian for you. Why? Because he is guarding his food. And he will not let anyone get close to it. His program runs through his saliva. You want to teach a dog how to sit? Food. How to shake hands? Food. How to go? Food. Anything else will not work. Nothing will work except food. Because this is his brain. You know, there's many experiments happened with animals. As an example, if you have a dog, or even a fish, but we will go with the dog now. If you ring a bell every day before the food, from now on, anytime you ring the bell, the saliva of the dog will run in his mouth. Why? Because now the ring of the bell is connected to his food. So right away in his brain, the saliva in his mouth start running. Even there's no food. He did not smell the food. There's no food. He just heard the bell. But now he used to learn that when we ring the bell, there's food. So you ring the bell, you stand in a certain corner of the yard, the dogs will come to that yard even if you are not there, because then you will be there to feed them. He learned. How and why he learned? Because his memory, his brain connected to food. Cats is the same, even fish. The fish in the tank, they learn that when this person comes, food will be dropped. So the fish will gather. You move, if you have a long tank, if you have a massive tank, you go right, the fish go right. Because they can see you through the glass. You go left, the whole fish go left. Because they can see you. You are the feeder. They don't care for you, they care for the food. A chicken. The guy who feed the chicken, they come by thousands. Go watch videos on YouTube. Why they're coming to the guy? Food. In their small brain, when they see this creature walking, he starts throwing food at them. So either you are an animal, you do what animals do, or you are a human who have a rational thinking, making decision not based on saliva or your penis. This is why me, myself, I have no respect for someone who is an atheist. Because he tried to prove to me he's an animal. I mean, you won the argument, you're an animal. Even when you win, you're a fool. Even when you win the argument, you are a donkey. So you want to spend 2 hours to talk to me to tell me that you are an animal. You won. Good for you. Atheism and Islam is the same. They share one thing. Changing definition, sorry, and feel superior. So an atheist, he feels that those who believe in God are stupid. A Muslim, he believes atheists are, and Christians and Jews and Hindus, and they are stupid. He's superior. A Christian who believes in God, he feels sorry for all of you. He pray for you. He don't feel that he is superior. He feel for you. Why? Because he have God, wisdom in him, and he understand that his duty is not to laugh at you for now, but to try to save you. It's the same as Jesus when he said, I came to the sick, not to the healthy. This is how we Christians, we look at you. You are a poor person who need help. Your sickness need doctor, not someone to kill you. You look at us, are a bunch of stupid. But in reality, you are the one who is doomed. When somebody is an atheist, you know, every one of us go through bad time, bad days, bad century maybe. A believer, even in bad days, is a good days for him. Because always he have hope, and he have trust on someone he believe that he is the most powerful. So people being unjust to you, no problem. God he see. God will help me. God will do justice.